Welcome back again to Ginny's, where East meets West. My next guest is a participant at the center and the recipient of a number of Junior Olympic awards. They include the 2011 AAU Junior Olympic Outstanding Performance Award, as well as the gold medal for singles and silver medal for doubles. He is currently in high school. A warm welcome to Nathan Su. Welcome, Nathan.
Thank you for inviting me.
So let's talk about, how you started in table tennis, what inspired you, how old were you?
Well, when I first started, I was actually around maybe 3.
3?
Yeah, and I was actually playing on the dining room table with my dad. But, if you don't count that, then I really started, because, it's a dining room table. But if you don't count that, it would be at the after-school program when I was around 2nd or 3rd grade.
You have very kind parents to let you play table tennis on the dining room table.
Right.
Okay, so you started really playing when you said 7?
Around 7 or 8.
Around 7 or 8, okay. So that must be sort of that transition point. Yeah. Now, I know when you were young and speaking to your mom and speaking to you, you played a lot of other sports. How did, it come to pass that you're focusing on this one? What was it about this sport that kept you going?
Right. Well, at the after-school program, after I went there for about a year, what happened was the coach said I had some talent where I might be able to become a better player. So we decided to focus more of my time on table tennis. So that kind of naturally made it so that I had less time for other sports.
Uh-huh. Do you still play other sports?
Yeah, I still play a lot of basketball when I have extra time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I know that you're very involved in the Maryland Table Tennis Center. When did you start there?
I started there around 5 years ago, at the end of 5th grade. So, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Now, how often do you train?
I train 6 times a week, every day. Like each day that I train, maybe 2 to 3 hours a day.
So even when you're going to school, you still have to go and train after school?
Right. Right after school, we go to the table tennis club, and then we just train there.
Okay. So 5 days during the week, and you said you train 6 days out of the week. Do you get one day off?
Yeah, I get Saturday off. So that's kind of where I hang out with my family, or I do extra homework that I have. Yeah.
Okay. And that's quite a discipline. Now, the coaches at the center, are they all Chinese coaches?
They're mostly Chinese. We have a few American coaches, but yeah, they're mostly Chinese.
Okay. And do you communicate with the Chinese coaches in Chinese or English or,
I communicate in Chinglish. It's mostly Chinese. Mostly
okay.
Chinese.
Okay. So in terms of, going there and practicing, how do you juggle a very competitive academic program at a school that is very competitive? I know you're in the Richard Montgomery IB program. How do you juggle being a student in that program, running and practicing on weekends? Do you have any downtime?
Yeah, I have a little bit of downtime, but what happens is right after school, I play table tennis, and then right after table tennis, I do my homework. So I have to be really efficient when I do my homework, and then if I have any extra time, then I do whatever other recreation activities I have.
Well, by the time you get home from practicing in table tennis, it must be pretty much, not that much left of the day, right?
Yeah, I get home at around 7 maybe,
Uh-huh.
so I have to quickly do my homework if I want to have any extra time. Yeah.
Well, would you recommend table tennis to other kids?
Yeah, I definitely recommend it because table tennis is it's a really fun sport, but not only is it fun, it improves hand-eye coordination, reaction time. It's also it also improves people, the way people think. What happens is you need to employ a lot of different tactics when you play table tennis, so it really helps kind of improve your thinking and the way you plan out certain points, stuff like that.
So it's sort of like chess? Do you have to be that strategic?
Yeah, it's like a high-speed chess.
Uh-huh. We were talking about most people are right-handed. So, when you're playing table tennis, it's your right hand that's doing all the movement. But do you ever play against a left-handed person?
Yeah. There are a lot of left-handed people.
Ah.
Not as many as right-handed people, obviously. But when you play against a left-handed person, what happens is like they have different spins and different angles. So a lot of times I'll stand a little close to the middle of the table to cover my wide forehand because it's easier for them to hit wide angles to my forehand and not as easy to hit to my backhand.
So there's the strategic part.
Right.
You know, you really have to size up your opponent, right?
Right.
Well, you know, just a quick last question. You know, most of the time you play singles?
Most of the time I play singles.
Okay.
Do
you like doubles?
Doubles is fun. It's a fun break from this sort of the single aspect of the game, because you get to collaborate with your partner, and there are a lot of different variations you can do with serves and returns.
Well, Nathan, congratulations on your accomplishments at such a young age, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, and that concludes our program for today. Thanks to my guests, Wen Su, Barbara Wei, and Nathan Su for sharing their passion for table tennis with us. And thanks to all of you for joining us as well. Stay well, and we'll see you next time.